Support for this show comes from Heinz. Pittsburgh will have the eyes and ears of the football world for the draft, and Heinz wants to make it special for one lucky draft pick. In honor of the iconic 57 gracing its bottles, Heinz is personally welcoming the number 57 pick by inducting them into the Mr. 57 Club. The honoree will receive a custom Mr. 57 jacket, a lifetime supply of Heinz ketchup, and the opportunity to partner with Heinz, cementing their place in a new kind of draft legacy as the inaugural Mr. 57. It has to be Heinz. Tune in when the 57th pick is on the clock on day 2 of the draft.
All right.
Who did Ty Simpson just go?
He did.
Ty Simpson.
To the
Rams.
To the Rams?
To the Rams. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think he was going to go that early.
I didn't either.
Damn, I wasn't expecting it. Ty Simpson from Alabama, quarterback, went to the Rams.
He sure did.
Wow. How about the Buckeyes, though?
Man.
Already coming off the board.
Hey, I knew it was going to be – I was hoping for 4 in the top 10. You know, we got 4 in the top 11, but –
Are they booing?
Man,
Didn't you get 4?
Who's booing?
Oh, no, they're booing
Who's
at
that? Is that
Baltimore
Texas?
Ravens. Baltimore Ravens are in the back. They're booing.
This one's really behind her.
It is.
Wait, are they booing us or are they booing?
No, they're booing the Ravens. Bro.
Oh, I was
Jack,
gonna
it's
say.
okay. It's okay.
There we go.
It's all right,
I thought they were booing Ohio State.
I know you're not used to this.
Jack, you
should take
Joey Porter?
Of course, yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
My guy.
Yeah.
Joey, what do you think of Jack?
Love Jack, man. You know, unfortunately, we get to watch a lot of Penn State and Ohio State games, and I'm a fan of Booger Wolves, right? Like, I like the dudes who can make shit happen, and you know you're supposed to block them, and Jack was that. You know what I'm saying?
that.
He was a problem, and you knew you had to block him, and I love anybody to play. I like his play demeanor. You know what I'm saying? I like how he get down. So when we got him, I was fired up.
Appreciate that.
Will, what do you feel about it? Let us know what's going on. Who's going to be our quarterback? You know more than me at
We're
this
getting
point.
to the hot stuff quick, Cam. Damn.
Hey, I'm here, man. I don't know what Aaron's going to do. If he wants to come back, I'd be more than happy to, spend another year learning from him. But if he doesn't, I'm ready. And, I know I have to be. And I know they're excited, but, I just got to attack this year like I'm going to play, like I'm going to be the starter. And, I mean, you gotta attack every year like that.
They are setting you up right now.
They sure are.
Hey, man, we're not about to be mad about because our damn quarterback is ready.
Right.
Shit, like he said everything that I want him to say.
Yep.
Like that's if he felt any type of other way,
right.
I would be upset.
It'd be a problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn right.
So hell yeah.
So you guys had 2 different journeys this past year. You know, Jack, you got a little bit more playing time. Will, you did a little bit more learning. What do you take from your rookie year?
Me?
Both of you.
I think that the rookie year was fun. It was cool to get in here and learn from you guys, learn from TJ, Alex, Herb, and see how we do things in Pittsburgh, be in the city of Pittsburgh, playing in Acrisure or Heinz Field. Man, it was awesome. And I'm looking forward to this year a lot, knowing what are you laughing at?
Oh, dude, you're just funny.
You went Acrisure, Heinz Field. I've never heard someone say both names.
Well, everyone gets pissed when they hear Acrisure, so I thought I'd say Heinz Field.
You're right.
But no, it was awesome, man. It was great. I'm looking forward to this year a lot.
Yeah, man. Likewise. I mean, for me, a lot of people think that, a year like this would be a wasted year, just because I didn't get any physical reps and wasn't able to be out on the field at all, even in the preseason. But I don't look at that. I don't look at it like that at all. I look at it like I got to sit behind a Hall of Famer and then a guy in Mason Rudolph who's played a ton of football. 2 guys that were really, really gracious to me with their time. Really treated me like a. I wasn't rookied that bad. I mean, they took care of me. I obviously had to buy Aaron his Zins and whatnot and take care of him.
Not as bad as me with this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. We had to make him grab the chicken in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was a donut guy.
Oh, you were
I was
the
a donut boy.
And he used to complain about it.
I never complained about it.
The thing,
Never complained.
You know
Tell
what's
him, Peasy.
well, nah, you got to do that. But
Absolutely.
The worst thing is you buy all that shit and they don't even eat it.
Don't even eat it.
Like the cleanup people get fucking, they taking home 6 dozen of donuts.
Yeah, untouched.
And walk in with 5 bags of Popeyes and 10 dozens, and when you leave, it's 4 bags of Popeyes and 6 dozen still there.
Still there.
Yeah, right.
But all the custodians eat it. They
Hey,
do.
no,
They take care
it
of
goes to a good cause.
Yes, it does.
But
Somebody's eating.
it's a rookie, because I used to be like, damn, but see, you always get mad, but you got to run it.
Yep.
You got to
Have
go
to.
do it.
Right.
That's part of it.
Who's been a mentor to you in your first year?
I think a lot of guys have been for me. TJ's been great with me, Alex, and even Herb. Even though Herb, is only a year older than me, been in the league for 3 years, had a lot of success. So I feel blessed to be in the room I'm in. You know what I mean? Those guys take care of me. They spend the time watching the film with me and walking through stuff on the field after practice. So I feel like I've been blessed to have a lot of mentors this past season and still to this day. So loving it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the easy answer is Aaron. He really made a conscious effort to take me under his wing from the moment I met him, like from mandatory mini camp into training camp. I remember the first night of training camp, he brought me into his room, and he was going through the signals with me because I was going to kind of help him run that. And, he has a big-time signal operation at the line of scrimmage, so I was in charge of all that. But, the last thing that he said to me, he was like, "What can I do for you?" And I was like, man, like, he's asking me what he can do for me. Like, I'm just sitting here like, a guy that grew up idolizing Aaron Rodgers, and looking at him as, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. And he was one of the, it was Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and Aaron Rodgers when I was growing up. Those were the 3 guys, So for the fact that, he was one of those, Mount Rushmore quarterbacks that he was willing to pour back into me. And, he spent time with me this offseason as well. So whether he comes back or not, man, I know he's going to be on my side, and I'm going to be reaching out to him and helping him, or asking for help from him. And he really, I respect it a lot because I know he didn't get a lot of that with Brett, and he really decided to break the cycle and kind of give back to me. And I want to do that for the next generation whenever I get the chance because he was real gracious to me.
That matters so much. Like, it's things that you said in there that I know that really matter, because having a good vet means a lot.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you have a good vet that pours into you, it's crazy because we're talking about it now, and it's going to be crazy how much stuff that you take from Aaron when you learn it from him. Because how much stuff I took from Earl Holmes, Jason Gilden, LeVon Kirkland, is how I was taught, so it's how I taught the room.
Yeah.
And it's going to be crazy because, like, when it's your turn and you the quarterback and you running the town, you going to have a young quarterback in there. Hey, man, check this out, man. Help me do these signals.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, like, crazy because he going to be learning the signals from you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
and
excited
you're going
to
to be
give that
teaching
back.
them how you want to do your signals.
Right.
You might scrap some shit Aaron did and keep some shit that he did.
Exactly,
But it's
yeah.
going to be the similar things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what it's really about.
It is.
Who's the mayor of Ohio?
Shit, probably you.
No, don't do that.
Probably Big Cam.
Captain Jack Sawyer, bro. Captain Jack. You're the only one that got the
about all
nickname
that.
Captain Jack, man.
Will Howard, starting quarterback
You
of
got
the
a
national
tree.
treasure team.
You got a tree up in Ohio State?
I don't.
He doesn't. Neither of us
I
do.
don't.
He's got a natty, though.
Oh, yeah, he got a natty.
He got a natty.
They got natties?
They got natties.
We got natties.
Only reason I know about the tree because, him and Ryan was like, oh, yeah, I got a tree. And then I was down there. I was down there at the game.
Buckeye Grove, man.
And they want to walk you
He
all
took
the
you
way
to,
to
he
the
took you
tree.
to show you his. He had to come show you
Yeah.
his.
Yeah, the little ass
That's
plant. But it was your plant.
crazy.
No, it's crazy. It's your tree.
I didn't even show you. That was Ryan who did that.
No, y'all showed me. I mean, it's cool. I like how y'all get down because we don't have that type of damn. That's a dope situation.
Yeah.
It's cool. Really
What do you
cool.
think about Ohio State this upcoming year?
I think I'm excited for him. We got JJ back. Got a bunch of young guys who are gonna have to fill some holes, obviously, on that defense. But everything I'm hearing and seeing, it's all exciting, all positive. The guys are playing well, and I know that Coach Day and the coaching staff's gonna have them ready to roll. So
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for them. I think they got a good chance to be right back in the same position.
What was y'all NILs looking like when you was there? Because y'all won a natty. So what
Mine wasn't nearly as good as
Oh,
his.
man,
Ask him.
Man,
No, I heard
no,
yours was
sorry.
crazy.
Yeah, you not
They
about to
got
play.
you back.
Whatever I had, double it for him.
But I didn't ask. I'm gonna get to him when I get to him. What was yours like?
It was good. I got what I thought was fair.
What was that?
But honestly, it was weird. I hated talking about money because
What we talking about it now, man? What was the number looking like?
It was a good number. It was
Man, gone with that bullshit talk was good. I know it was a good number.
It was a
good.
It was a fair number. It was a fair
saying,
number.
Columbus, this is for you.
So it was more than 500,000.
It was somewhere around that range.
Oh my God! Wow.
Hey man,
You still got to do his audit and everything.
Huh?
You setting them up.
that's shit, man. Set me up. You can't get that back. If I didn't pay them taxes, that shit's gone. So you gotta chase me down for that.
Yeah.
Jack, I know
Will,
you got to get
you
going.
got double that?
I do have to get going here soon. What time is it?
Hold on.
Jack's got to go.
Jack will be all right.
We got somebody else coming. Jack's got to go. He's got another another engagement. Give it up for Jack Sawyer.
Appreciate you guys. Go Steelers, man.
They keep calling you QB1, so they want some time with you one-on-one.
Hey, man, I guess I'm here. That's what I'm here for, right?
Absolutely.
Back to your NIL.
Yeah. What about it?
How'd they get you to go to Ohio State?
How did they get me?
Yeah.
Oh man, so it was a little secret meeting that me and Ryan Day and Brian Hartline had when I was down training in Dallas because they were getting ready for the Cotton Bowl and I was down there training. They didn't want anybody to really figure out that we were talking, and it was real under wraps. And I remember they rolled up and like acted like they couldn't see me and like went through like a private door and we went in the side, and I wasn't really sure how serious they were about recruiting me. And then we got in there and they were like, yeah, man, like we've looked at every quarterback in the portal. You're the one we want. Like we haven't talked to anybody else. We want you. We think you can take us to a national championship, and like we'll take care of the money. Like that was not even like a question. And I was like, whoa.
You got a blank check.
Like you guys are really into this thing. All right, like, and I mean, it's hard to turn down Ohio State, man. So I think it was 2-3 days after that I told them like, yeah, I'm in, man. Let's do this thing. And then I went up to Columbus after they played in the Cotton Bowl, and it just confirmed everything. And that was when I told Coach Day, like, yeah, it's a done deal, man.
Now that you're gone out of Ohio State,
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith, he the real deal?
Yeah. He's one of the best football players I've ever been on a field with. Like, one of the freakiest athletes, hardest workers, best people I've ever been around. And, I mean, he realistically probably could have been the number one pick the last 3 years. As a true freshman, he probably would have been this year, and he probably would be next year. Like, I mean, he's just one of those special talents. I remember when I first got to Ohio State, Coach Day was telling me, he's like, hey, man, we got this kid that he's the real deal. And I'm like, okay, you know, we're losing Marv. You know, it's going to be tough to replace a guy like that at X. And I was out there, and Marv was still in town because he was just training for the draft, and he didn't really have to go anywhere because he was a surefire top 5 pick. And I remember running routes with him one weekend. I think it was one of my first weekends there. And I remember Marv running a route. He ran like a dig route, and I was like, man, that's one of the best routes I've ever seen. Jeremiah hops up, runs a dig. That's better. That was better than Marv. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, this guy is special. And I think he was 17 years old at the time. And just one of the most raw, freaky talent athletes I've ever seen. Great ball skills, but he's polished. He runs good routes. I'm excited for his future, man. I was talking to Mike T about it last year. He doesn't have to play this year. He could probably sit out and still be a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
But knowing him as a competitor, he's going to play, and he's going to want to go win another ring with the Buckeyes.
You've heard about other people's drafts. What about your draft? How was that process like?
It was long, man. It was a long wait. You know, I wasn't really sure how it was going to shake out. I'd been hearing a lot of different things. You know, the consensus that I was hearing was really like 3rd round to like 5th round, and that was kind of what I was hoping for. I was obviously hoping for that Friday night call, and I was kind of sitting around and, you know, got a couple prank calls on Friday night, which sucked.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's real. I mean, I got like 4 or 5, and had a film crew.
Fake.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had a film crew in my house. They kept like getting ready, and like, you know, I'm like, oh well, this guy just called me this and that, and then hung up the phone. You know, like that's. So it was tough. It was a brutal 3 days. You know, but once I finally got the call, I remember I was sitting in the same spot on my couch for like the whole 3 days. And then on Saturday, I was like so tired of it. I was like, I got to move. So I went into my kitchen, and I was like sitting at the counter in my kitchen, and that was where I got the call. I get the call, and it says Pittsburgh Steelers at the top. And I was like, man, and I answered it, and it was Omar. And, man, the emotions just started. I mean, I'd had a couple of mimosas that morning, so I was feeling pretty good. But that call just made my life, man. And it was so cool just to be me being a Pennsylvania kid, to be coming back to my home state and representing my home state. Like it was surreal. It just felt right.
Yeah. Now, as the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, what expectations did you put on yourself?
My first year, I wasn't really sure when I first got drafted. I was like, how do I look at this year? Am I going to look at it as, I'm coming into play right away? And then obviously, we signed Aaron Rodgers, and it's like, okay, he's coming in. He's 42 years old. He's not coming in to do anything other than start. Mm-hmm. So I understood my role. I knew that, I was going to kind of be competing for that backup third string role, and obviously had that setback during training camp. It's a shame because I felt like I was playing really good football, and I felt like I was putting good stuff on tape and feeling really good going into the preseason, but obviously wasn't able to show that. So I'm just excited this year to be able to show the city and to show my teammates and everybody within the organization that I can be the guy that they can lean on, and I can be the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it doesn't matter if I was taken in the 6th round or whatever. Like that stuff doesn't matter. All you need is a chance, man. All you need is a foot in the door and an opportunity. And I want to just take that and run with it. And it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to be on the roster. But man, it's just the start, and I'm excited. I want to give these guys a reason to be excited.
The draft's up.
Thank you.
Who are you thinking in the first round?
Hey, I would, at first I obviously wanted a Buckeye, just because, just being selfish.
What Buckeye was you looking at?
Man, I wanted Carnell Tate, man. Give me Carnell Tate. But, I had a feeling he was going to go high. 4 to the Titans. I was so happy for him, man. One of my good friends in this game. But at this point, I mean, personally, of course, I'd like an offensive guy, maybe either an O-lineman just to help protect me or a receiver that we can add to the explosion.
Who's left that you would like?
In terms of O-line
or wide receivers?
I mean, is Mekhi Lemon still on the
He's still there.
He's still there? Mekhi Lemon would be great. It looks like that Penn State interior O-lineman's gone. Blake Miller's gone.
The O-lineman from Penn State, where did he go?
He went to Baltimore.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he went to Baltimore.
Falele.
You got that.
Damn.
What has it been like having Mike McCarthy as your coach now?
It's been great, and I heard about it and how detailed everything was from Aaron. Just because he had been with him for 14, 15 years, I believe. Mm-hmm. And he talked about how structured everything was and how great it was for his development as a young quarterback, because he got to be with him from 2006 when he was a rookie until 2017. When he was playing at NFL or at MVP, levels. And I got to see, like, in my first meeting with McCarthy, he was showing me clips of Joe Montana doing his QB school stuff back in the day. He's showing me clips of Aaron in 2006 versus his 2017 tape and how much better he got. And even in the first couple days of working with him, it's different. Like, I've never worked this hard as a quarterback other than maybe being with Ryan Day. That was probably the only other time that came close. But Mike's got us working, man. His offense is set up for the quarterback to be successful, and it's a very quarterback-friendly offense. It's very, I want to say simple, but it's like simple in the complexity.
He allows you to play fast.
He allows you to play fast. He's like, I want you to know the coverage, what's going on, but I also want you. Hey, what did the 2-piece do? What did the 3-piece do? Why did you get off that choice route and get backside to the base? It's certain things like that where he wants you to kind of focus in more on certain parts of the defense and what they're doing, so that it takes the complexity of it out and it's a little more simple and more quarterback friendly, if you will. And it's been great for me to just learn how he sees the game from the front to the defense to how we operate as an offense. I feel like he's installed the system really well as we've started here, and obviously we haven't even put even close to everything in yet, but we're starting to get there, and I'm excited, man, because it seems like a really quarterback-friendly and just like offensive-friendly environment to be in.
What do you think about all the new pieces that have been added to the offense?
I'm excited, man. I mean, we got Michael Pittman, who's a stud and a better human being. Rico Dowdle is a stud, and I'm excited to see him. When we get pads on, I feel like you can only see how good running backs are until they really get out there on the field when there's guys trying to tackle them. So I'm excited for him, man. And then we got a bunch of guys. We got Brock Hoffman on the O-line.
Yeah.
We got we got a number of guys, man, and we got Jaquan Brisker, who I think is a. I remember when we played the Bears last year, just thinking this guy's a stud, man. And obviously he's a Pittsburgh guy, so it's good to have him back. And I know he's close with Joey too. So man, it's just I'm excited. I think we got a roster to really make a run at this thing, man, and it excites me. Just going into this off-season program and then into training camp, and I think the sky's the limit for this team.
I'm excited for you having your opportunity and accepting the role of whatever the role possibly could be, and whatever the role is now. And I like the attitude of what you're ready to attack it, because you're going to have an opportunity to be our quarterback.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
It's a matter of time.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So, with the way you're ready to attack it, it's going to happen. And I know when you get the chance, you're going to be ready.
Absolutely, man.
Last question. What are you expecting? What are your goals for 2026?
I feel like, for me, man, I feel like you got to set your goals high. So, Super Bowl. What is the other goal? We're going for world championships, man. I want to win a Super Bowl. I think that's the most important thing. You can look at me personally. Obviously, I want to be the starting quarterback. That's a goal for me personally. But I think overall, man, the goal is for the Pittsburgh Steelers to win the Super Bowl.
Everybody get up for Will Howard.
Thank you guys, man. I appreciate y'all having me on,
brother.
man.
All right, let's start it off. Who's the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I'm his own teammate. He's trying to set me up. What?
You already see how he didn't get a whole lot of catches from Aaron last year. What the hell you trying to start? We trying to start off right.
Yeah, as of now, it looks like Will until Aaron makes a decision. Yeah.
What does Will bring to the table?
Man, he's a proven winner, obviously. Winning a national championship at Ohio State. I think last year was really good for him, where he could work in organically with Aaron and learn from Aaron. There's not a lot of people you would rather learn from than a future Hall of Famer, first ballot. And so you could tell from his practice habits and the way he handled himself in meetings that, he really took everything that Aaron was willing to teach him. So super excited about his opportunity coming forward, especially in OTAs. There's a lot of reps that he needs and that we need with him. So, he's been doing great. He's handled business extremely well.
What have you learned from Aaron in just the 1 year you had with him?
Just the detail of what the quarterback expects. My biggest thing was just learning about how to leverage a defender a certain way where he sees it, where I can get open in a certain situation. And his biggest thing was just the detail of the routes and giving a clear picture for the quarterback and showing up on time. The coolest thing about Aaron is he would let he understand your own route craft, and he'd adjust what he would want you to do off that. So that was probably the coolest part with working with Aaron this past year was his approach and his willingness to work with us.
Are we going to keep throwing over the middle? Are we going to throw more over the middle?
I will say this in the short time we've been back, the offense that we've been installing is exciting. It's a lot different than years in the past, and I'm excited to work with Coach McCarthy and Ange and the whole new staff just to kind of see, what we're going to implement. It's a lot of vertical shots, a lot of intermediate routes, and I'm super excited for everyone. And just it's been great so far.
What have you learned so far from McCarthy?
Just the level of detail, honestly. He's gone through his history of the quarterbacks he's coached. Just seeing, the progression that he expects the quarterback. The coolest thing for me is in every pass concept, there's a first read, a second read, and it's cool to be part of that offense where you can understand what we're trying to accomplish in each concept and what we're trying to get to.
And where the ball is going.
100%.
So you already know. I like that type of offense too, because it's like if you're doing it right, you already know 100%. Where the ball is supposed to go.
100%. 100%.
Absolutely.
It's cool, like the detail, like it's just cool to see like what he's trying to envision and what he's trying to implement, what he's trying to attack in each defense. It's been good to go against in the last 2 days against Pat Graham's defense, just to kind of see the different variations. Right. It's been cool to kind of see what we're trying to build. And
do it look like from the standpoint of the way we're building our offense?
Yeah.
That we have the personnel that he's looking for to
100%.
do the things that he.
100%. I think the coolest thing is he. The coolest thing about Coach McCarthy so far is that he's implemented the stuff we did really good with Mike T, and the stuff that he wants, and he's kind of implemented together. I mean, the biggest thing for me is like he's not inheriting like a 2-14 or 2-15 team. He's inheriting AFC North championship team, and so we have a lot of vets that we're able to build upon, and we're ready to hit the ground running and just keep going. I think there's a lot of stuff that we're capable of doing this year that maybe not a lot of people expect, and I think we're excited for that.
Absolutely. Rewinding it a little bit, what was your draft process like?
It was different for me just because I missed the last 4 games of the season because of my shoulder. I had surgery, and so it was different for me. I was rehabbing the whole time, and we didn't have a combine. We just went to medicals in Indy, and so the pro days were really our combine. So it was cool to just kind of be back at Penn State and kind of work out the last time in front of like a big audience.
What other teams do you think were interested?
I really thought I was going to go to Jacksonville. My tight end coach from Penn State, he left my last year to go to Jacksonville. And so I thought I was going to go to Jacksonville, Tennessee, or Indy. And it was weird. It was like the second round, it was like Jacksonville, Tennessee, Indy, Pittsburgh. And those were the 4 teams that I think were the most interested. And so like I think Mike T called me when Tennessee was picking. He was like, hey, if Indy doesn't take you, we're going to take you. And so it was a really cool experience.
Your tight end room's a little different this year. How much are you going to miss Meatball?
Meatball's my man. He called me right when he said he was going to Vegas, and it was emotional for me because that was really my first like kind of rookie in my room, and just seeing the development of him throughout his career here. I'm going to miss him, seeing him in the locker room every single day. Like he's truly one of the best guys, best teammates that I've had, and he's on to bigger and better things. He's going to do really successful in Vegas, and I'm super excited about the opportunity he's going to have, and he's truly worked for it. And what you said earlier, like people don't really appreciate what he did for our team. He was a 4-person special team guy. He was on every single team. He contributed in a big way. He made big time plays for us. He stepped in the Cleveland game. He caught that unbelievable ball from Aaron. He caught that. Like, he is a really true football player, and he wants the team to win regardless of what his role is. And he's one of the most unselfish teammates I've been around.
What's it like playing with tall Darnell?
Darnell, man, he's the man. He's intimidating out there. He can handle a lot of responsibilities that coaches put on him. He's a really smart football player, and I'm just super, super excited to continue to work with him and see his development.
What are you looking at improving in 2026?
Individually, just continue to be the same person, hopefully get more opportunities, continue to showcase what I can do. And just as a team, I think, we're in a good spot right now where, we won the division last year. We got a lot of guys back. Hopefully bring in some new pieces that can help us, take it to the next level. Obviously, everyone knows in Pittsburgh that, our playoff drought, but I think we don't really have to worry about that right now. We have to worry about building a team, building our culture, and, I'm excited for what's going to come this year.
What's been the most difficult thing? You've had multiple quarterbacks, I think up to 5. Has it been hard building chemistry when it's kind of changing so much?
I think I've had up to 10, but
yeah, fair point.
Totality. It's definitely difficult not having I wish I was drafted a couple years earlier so I could be with Ben for longer. Ben was a great mentor to me to how to teach me how to play the game as a tight end. I mean, listen, it's definitely challenging not having the same signal caller, getting used to different quarterbacks and certain how they see the game. But full belief in the front office of what their plan is, and we're gonna continue to keep going, and regardless of who the quarterback is.
All right, we got to liven this up a little bit.
Yep.
We got to get started. I want to hear everybody say, "Boo!"
What's that like when you hear that at the stadium? When you hear 70,000 people do that?
It's cool, man. I think the moment, like in Week 18 against Baltimore, that middle of the field, like that was dope. Like that was cool. That was awesome. It's so cool, and just it gets me hyped up. It's awesome.
And I know we did some big shit, like some good shit happened when we yelling that. We just don't holler it for nothing. Like it's some good shit happening when we holler and move.
Yes, sir.
Well, it all starts from the Godfather, Heath Miller.
Heath Miller, man.
What was it like watching Heath Miller all those years ago?
It was cool, man. I mean, I was on the other side of things.
Yeah.
The Patriots.
Yeah, that's right.
But
was a Patriots fan.
I was,
that's
yes.
Right.
But just watching a bunch of Heath film when I came in, trying to understand what Ben wanted. He's a hell of a player, and he reached out to me. He was one of the first people to reach out to me, and we continued a great relationship to this day. And he's just one of the most genuine people I know. I mean, just talking to him, you would never think that he was as successful as he was.
Favorite game you played as a Pittsburgh Steeler?
Week 18 versus Baltimore. Win the North. That was one of the coolest environments that I've been in. And just seeing the Steelers Nation go out there, obviously the missed field goal, like it was great, man. First division title, it was and anytime you beat Baltimore, it's always a good time, right? Like
Be honest though, did you think he'd miss the kick?
Yeah, 100%. I truly did. I said, I was like, he's gonna miss this. But I mean, who knows?
Did you?
I was already at the elevator.
I saw that. I saw that.
I was hitting the damn elevator door, and I found out at the elevator, so I was fired up because I heard the crowd going crazy. I was like, damn, they ain't got that many fans in our stadium.
So now Connor's gone.
Yep.
Are you going to be able to do the tush push with me?
With you?
Wow.
Nah, I'm a pusher.
Who we going to push? Darnell?
No one's stopping that. You can just run that the whole way down the field, and no one's going to stop that.
Now, we got a lot of new pieces on defense as well, especially in our secondary. And you've had a chance to get to know them a little bit and work with them. What do you see in that group?
Yeah, I mean, Jalen being at nickel, I mean, that's going to be game-changing. He in camp especially, like him being a nickel, he can really shut down that area of the field. Obviously with Joey, he's a stud. He's a stud. You can tell the level of dedication that he's put into the past couple of years, honing on his technique. And I saw some podcast clip of him saying that like people are harping on his penalties. He is one of the best corners in the game, and he's aggressive. He's gonna get the ball. I'm super proud of Joey. Just seeing his development from Penn State and coming into the league, like just seeing his growth. It's been super cool to see, and just being, obviously we have that relationship of being teammates in college, and I mean, just the Ohio State and the Penn State brotherhood, like it's cool to see one of your own really develop into the league.
Especially now, it's like shit. You, Brisker, Day.
Oh, all the mid lines back there. Oh, and Adam Brisk too. Like,
yeah, come on,
Brisk
man.
is a dog. Like he put his face in the pile. And
he can put his face in the field. I've been watching. I've unfortunately turned into a Penn Stater because I've been watching
100%.
it for all that time, and I'm watching all the guys. So you know what I'm saying? I'm watching the guys come in and come out, and watching because I'll follow them where they're going because it's different. Yeah, man. So to have that many all on one team and they all was at Penn State at the same time, because I like Brisker. Brisker dope.
He can't cover me still, but it's okay.
Oh, that's
wow.
a must. I mean,
pull up
you
that
gotta
clip.
think.
All right.
They've been having fights probably since forever.
Bro, I remember when Joey was a rookie, I was a sophomore, we was always working. It's cool to like have that college bond where you guys competed to get to this level, and now you're working with the same people that got you to this level. It's super cool.
What's changed in JJ and Briss since your time in college?
What's changed? They're probably more mature now. Yeah, it's cool to be with them now.
What do you want everybody to know about the 2026 Pittsburgh Steelers?
It's going to be new, but I think everyone's excited about the possibilities that we got on offense. I think his offensive mind, it's going to be big time for our offense, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of explosive plays. It's going to be a different brand of Steelers football on offense, and I'm excited for that.
And what do you think about the draft being in Pittsburgh?
It's awesome. Just seeing how Mr. Rooney and Dan Rooney and everyone in the front office is super excited about this. It's big for the city, obviously, too. Everyone coming to experience Pittsburgh. It's home for me and my family, and it's cool to see everyone come to Pittsburgh and experience what we have in Pittsburgh.
Well, we can't wait to see what you do in 2026. It's been another great time talking to you.
I just want to know, like, I'm like, what, six-time
at least
guest?
6 or 7 times.
I'm unreliable.
Yeah, he is.
You are
He is the most reliable.
I'm
guest we
reliable
have, yeah.
on the field and off the field
When
for the
you call, he
podcast.
shows up. When
Hey,
you call, he
So we
shows
just
up.
need to make you a co-host.
I don't know about that, but I'll be a regular time guest whenever you need it.
Appreciate that. Yes, everybody get up for Pat Freiermuth. This is advertiser content from Heinz. The draft is always one of the most exciting nights in sports, but right now we're running our own draft, a catch-up draft. We're stacking up the all-time best foods to earn a coveted pairing with Heinz Simply Ketchup. The Heinz Ketchup you know and love, now made with 7 simple, all-natural ingredients. Welcome to the official 2026 Not Just Football Heinz Ketchup Draft.
First up, we've got the MVP, the fan favorite. It's savory and delicious, the cheeseburger.
No surprises here. A strong, reliable player year after year. The next pick, though, the hot dog.
Wow, now this is truly a controversial choice.
I can already see the comments and condiments rolling in.
And the third and final pick is, oh wow, scrambled eggs.
What? This is massive.
And French fries, not even in the top 3.
Wait, speaking of French fries, we're getting word about something huge. Fries are saying they won't show up to training camp unless they're traded to Heinz Mustard.
Wow, Cam, this is historic. We've never seen anything quite like this.
One thing is for sure, this is going to be a season unlike any other.
I'm just waiting to see where the chicken nuggets land.
That's it for us. Thanks for joining the official 2026 Not Just Football Ketchup Draft. Heinz is the official condiment of the NFL and NFL Draft. Go to heinz.com/MR57 to learn more. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I love how you put an emphasis on Charlotte.
Charlotte. There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about you. First of all, me and him have been playing NCAA, and we're still waiting on you to play your game.
My team's 8-1.
Yeah, you got to hit
so
advance. Go hit
my team's
advance. All
8-1.
right.
My team is like that.
No, it's not.
He hasn't played a game. They're
Yeah.
8-1 without him.
Back to you, though. I want to bring up some of your accolades. You're in your 6th year with the Pittsburgh Steelers, 45 career sacks, Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee, and one of the most feared pass rushers in the NFL. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, appreciate y'all having me. Cool environment, huh? Good party.
Very cool, very cool. All right, let's talk about a little bit how you got to this point. Wilmington, North Carolina, Eugene Ashley High School. You were playing middle linebacker and fullback. How does that work?
Yes, I was. So we, our offensive scheme at the time, we ran triple option. So I was like the B-back. So you got the quarterback, the 2 wing backs, and then the B-back, and I was the fullback. And I was basically just running downhill, trying to run over anything. And then played middle backer. I didn't play any edge in high school, so it was straight middle backer. I was a lot skinnier, and I was fast, so I could just run and hit, and that's what I was doing. So yeah, I didn't play edge till I got to college, I just learned how to pass rush when I got there.
You didn't even play edge in college. You thought you were a 5 technique.
I was actually a 4-eye too, believe it or not.
I do not believe that.
At 245, I was the smallest 4-eye you ever see in your life, and I was making TFLs.
And were you? Hold on. Let me check this college. What college?
Charlotte. It's a college.
Yeah.
It exists.
Yeah, that's like one of those Super JUCOs. Because you can play 4 on the Super JUCO. Because I ain't worried about the Super JUCO. You ain't the only Super JUCO player that we got that was nice.
5 tackles for loss against Tennessee.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. At 4I.
Colorado's like that too.
At 4I. Huh?
In Colorado
He's
State.
Colorado State, yeah.
It's like what? Hey, what you talking about?
He's calling you
They're
guys.
Super JUCO
Yeah,
team.
that's what he's calling you.
Come again?
Colorado State.
No, you hear that? Colorado State. That's a whole university. Everybody know where that university is at.
UNC Charlotte.
I have an idea where Charlotte's at. I have an idea. It's in Charlotte.
It's in Charlotte. But like
Why they being
UNC
disrespectful
I
right
don't
now,
know,
man?
man.
That's crazy. I deal with it all the time.
Joey, what did you see in Alex's game that makes him so good at that rushing the passer?
Plays outside backer like in the way that you're supposed to play it. I mean, from the scheme standpoint, like he fits the bill of outside linebacker, the height, the size, like. And I love that he actually played some 4-eye. I'm giving him shit, just messing with him about the school, but like I like that he played 4-eye because it shows me like if he played 4-eye, when we put him in a 6 technique, gets his tight end, his ass will go cook him. Like because once you go in a 4-eye, that's a snap. Once you get a tight end, you know what I'm saying? So like what we ask that position to do, he fits the bill easy. So like setting the edge, stopping the run, 9 technique, putting the cap on the 9 technique, if I'm in the 6 technique. And just run away, locking in the C gap, you know what I'm saying, getting extension, getting in there. And then the times we do have him drop, I seen him athletic enough to get to the curl flat. You know what I'm saying, get to the flat. So, like, that's pretty much it. And then, like, his first step when he pass rushing. You know what I mean? You got to be able to get off and win. And I've seen his win rate when he get his one-on-ones. So, like, a healthy Highsmith, shit, we already seen what the numbers look like. So I'm happy every time that he's out there healthy because I know when he's on the field, I know what he's going to bring. That shit is consistent. You know what I'm saying?
What does the prototypical Steelers outside linebacker got to be able to do?
I think you got to have a motor. You got to be physical. And, I mean, obviously those are the two main things. To be a great pass rusher in the league, you know, you can't be out there lollygagging. Like, you got to give your 100% every single snap. And being physical, like, that's what Steel defense is, you know. You can't just be going out there and, you know, not putting hands on people. Like, you got to, every single play, you got to put hands on somebody and get off blocks, shed blocks, you know, run through people when you're going to the quarterback. So I think that's what it's about. It's about having that mentality. Like,
how much you weigh?
255.
Yeah. How tall are you?
6'3".
Yeah. He about 5 pounds off of, you talking about the perfect prototypal outside linebacker? 6'3", 250. That's what I was. I was 6'3", 250. I was the fucking
ass.
So you're the prototype.
Absolutely exactly what you was looking for.
So you saying I'm a little too heavy?
No, you cool. But it's like, yeah, 255.
That's crazy.
6'3", 250 is like, motherfucker, you want somebody that's powerful and that can get like, you like me one-on-one with a Daniel Tomlinson in the open space. I don't know if I like every outside linebacker with him in open space. My tackle rate to sound crazy, think I'm just gassing it, but like that shit was like 90% me getting him on the ground and open space. You bullshit.
9 out of 10 times?
Absolutely. My closing speed was like ridiculous. Like, see, this is the difference. When I played outside linebacker, I was our dime backer.
You was the dime backer.
Man, you better ask these people what that shit looked like. I was like, yeah, I was gloving shit. When we played people, I got Tony Gonzalez. When we play in Baltimore, I got Sharp, lock, man.
Talk
like,
heat. Yeah.
I got whoever that tight end is. I'm coming out of the outside backer. I'm playing the dime backer. I'm in the middle of the huddle. I'm about to call this shit because I'm about to cover whoever their best third or fourth option is.
So really strapping.
Oh, man, 13 picks. I wasn't just out there, no lucky shit.
I'm 10 away.
Whoever's out there. 10 away. Hey, but you don't play dime.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You playing true outside backer. Like, in their era, they get to really rush.
Right.
Which
and they're
is
all
like,
mad when they have to drop.
But they get paid like they rush, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I love.
You got paid like you rush.
Man, I played middle dime backer. Like they didn't get to really, like, in our defense, how we played it. Seriously, this is just saying it. Like, it was a real thing. Everybody's blitzing and covering.
Yeah.
I've coached in this defense where they was at. We don't drop TJ and Highsmith like that.
No, we don't drop TJ.
But we don't drop them. But we don't drop them.
You know we love the rush.
You ain't seen them covering in fire zone coverages. So when we're at 4 strong and you folding over and when we play, what would make it so hard to get on the field is all the shit that we was asking the rookie outside linebacker to do. It's crazy.
I remember my rookie year. This was like I had some welcome to the NFL moments before that, but I forgot we was in some call. I was playing a vert hook and line up in the slot. I'm out there one-on-one with Jarvis Landry.
Yes.
And one of the best route runners in the league. I'm like, all right, here we go.
And when you go on vertical hook, if he go vertical, you got him.
Yeah.
If he go out, then you can roll up to number 1. But if he go vertical, that's you. If he go across, that's you. So you running with Landry, basically man.
LeBeau used to do that to me, where I would have to take the back out of the back row. I had Jamal Charles.
Yeah,
he ran a wheel.
You hoping he run the angle. You hoping that he coming back on the angle route.
Yes.
You chasing him is hilarious.
I was praying not to put my hands up like this.
Yeah.
Did he catch it?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm giving him crap, but in this era of football, you gotta have the dog-ass pass rushers to get up the quarterback because these quarterbacks want to pass it 50 times.
Yeah.
And we gotta get somebody to go hunt to go get to him. So how that position evolve is good because we let the coverers cover, so we let the pass rushers rush.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt.
Got drafted in the 3rd round, 102 overall in 2020. Take us through that draft day.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it wasn't like this. I was I was a COVID baby, so I was drafted in 2020 during COVID.
You had the hat on too.
I had a hat. Shout out to my boy Zach Gimmel. He provided the hat for me. But I still remember that night. So I got drafted night 2, and I wanted to have a big party, but obviously because of COVID, couldn't do that. Couldn't have a bunch of people in my house, and so people who were there, my wife was there. My parents were there, my sister, her husband, and a couple of my best friends, and a news anchor. And I remember it was so 3rd round obviously was probably the longest night, because you're going 2nd and 3rd round. And it's 11:45 at night. I'm like, all right, I'm getting tired. If nothing happens here, I'm gonna be out, I'm gonna be asleep. And my phone rang. It was I think it was 3 picks before Pittsburgh, and I think it was somebody and then Philly and then Pittsburgh, or Pittsburgh then Philly. I didn't know they called you that early, and I saw it was a number from Cranberry Township, PA, and I'm like, I don't know if that's Pittsburgh or if that's Philly. Hey, it is Pittsburgh, and I still remember picking up the phone, talking to Coach T, talking to Kevin Colbert, and Mr. Rooney, and everybody. It was just crazy. I put my crazy hat on. If y'all look it up, I had a crazy hat with yellow hair on it, just geeked up. It was awesome, but that night was crazy. I might have got 1 hour sleep that night because I had to wake up and do interviews over Zoom the next morning. So it was a crazy night. One I'm always grateful for.
You play opposite TJ Watt. You give it up for TJ Watt. What makes y'all two some of the best tandem rushers in the league?
Yeah, I mean, I think we complement our game very well. I think, we both do different things very well. I think one thing that we always communicate throughout the week, when our pass rush meetings and whatnot, we have different things we talk about. We learn from each other. And I've coming into the league, having him and Bud and you in the room, old veteran guys, to help me learn was just really big for me. And so as we've continued to play together, going on 6 years now, it's just been, we continue to mesh well together and continue to play well together. So it's been awesome, and I think just the best is yet to come.
Who holds with TJ being the oldest in the room now? Who holds the Chingage book? Who has the Chingage book?
Shoot. I mean, it's usually the rookies that do, right? The Chingage.
They can write, but is TJ in control of do they vote on the changes?
Oh, there's no voting. It's the coach that says it. They got to write it down.
Yeah, but I say it's the coach. Yeah, the coach writes it down. So rookie, somebody messes up, write that down. That's a fine.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're not in the same room right now, so it's a little different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's a little different.
What you mean, you and TJ in the same room?
Yeah,
right?
we're in the same room.
We were all meeting in the same room,
yeah.
But now that's changed.
Yeah, changed a little bit, but we'll be better together.
Joey, for any rookie outside linebacker, what were you telling them as soon as they got to the building?
Well, the once you realize the guys that get there, the fastest way that's going to get you out of there is like not knowing what you're doing, because it's like on that short part of time you got in mind. They gave it to you in OTAs. Like right now, you get the playbook, phase 1, you get all the playbooks, and then they're going to come back, start again, give it to you in rookie minicamp. Boom, you'll leave, come back in July. They're going to start from the beginning again, give it to you when you get to training camp, right? So that's like 3 different times they didn't put in tight with me 6. Right, all the way from the beginning, stand fire zone, all the stuff. So if you get to that training camp and you're still stumbling with the playbook, I could never really see, even when you're giving me glimpses of what you got, I can't really get a full evaluation if you don't ever know what you're doing, right? So I think like that's the toughest part. But what I'm looking for in a young guy, like just a straight ass kicker, somebody that like wants the confrontation, that's looking for, because for us, it's only certain things you got to do that's like, you got to be superhuman, you know what I'm saying? 6 techniques, and like that's not even really the toughest. It's like when you know you got to try and take on 2 linemen like a tight end, like, or they're trying to trick you with a down and around and trying to scoop you, like get you to chase down, and now you got, but once you do that, man, like 6'3", 255, I love that setting the edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it turns into like any good 2 pass rushers. Iron sharpen iron, but we hold each other accountable because it's always a silent competition.
Yeah.
It goes without saying, like, yeah, he loves TJ, and he loves how good TJ go, but you would be cheating Highsmith if he like, man, shit, yeah, he nice, but shit, I'm nice too. You know what I'm saying? I said we give him that 15 that year, so like, don't act like I can't go for 17 to 20. Like, we all chasing the sack record. Yep. When the season starts, even you. Exactly. You like, shit, they think my old ass ain't got no more shit. I just hit him with 15 a couple of years ago, 13. So, like, we all enter the season like that, right? Absolutely. So that's just how we wired. If you ain't wired like that, I don't want you already. You gotta be. If you got low standards or don't think that you can get the max out of yourself to that extent, then it ain't gonna be bad. But like, we breed that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They settle on the prototype outside backer at 250 or 255.
Yeah. Well, you make a 255 look decent. So don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. I like the way you know what I'm saying? So. Yeah. But we ain't gonna, you know, we're gonna let you rush and do that. We ain't gonna ask you to do all the extracurricular. We just want you to go give me 15 sacks. Yep. Give me 15, and we'll talk about the other shit later.
Alex, what's it been like playing with Cam, and how different does he treat you now compared to your rookie season?
It's been awesome playing with Cam, you know. He's my big bro. I mean, just like I said, when I came as a rookie, having a guy like him, not just for things on the field, but off the field as well. Like, he's the guy that I can always rely on and look up to. We train together in the off season. Like, he makes me better with my game, and it's just like being right beside him. Like, you know, when teams run our way, like, they know, like, that edge is getting set. You know what I mean? And like, teams are gonna have to pull that back. So, but there's been some moments we've had, you know, especially last year.
Wait, what? What?
And then
so I get mad when my outside linebackers don't communicate with me.
You still doing that?
Yeah. Oh, I get pissed.
Yeah, he do.
Herbig had a similar situation too. Yeah.
They run.
So I caught a text, right? I was on the communicated it too, and
you didn't run a text.
I didn't run a text.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy.
Hey, so listen.
That's crazy.
Hey, I look back at the film and listen.
Texas is a TE game.
Texas TE game where
the
tackle goes first,
definitely
rushes high, and then the end comes around. And so I said, hey, let's run a text. Cam's like, all right. And I think it was like 3rd and 8. It was 3rd and 8. And I think Ronnie Stanley, the left tackle, had like done like a quick set. So I was thinking, all right, let me just burn the edge. Lamar.
And I'm looking crazy.
But it was a holding call, so it didn't. It was 4th down. We got off the field, but he's over there like,
calling the game and not running the game.
That is crazy.
That's wild.
That is crazy.
See that little greed of that tackle, act like he was going down. He's like, well, shit, I don't need.
I got greedy right there.
Yeah, because he was like, I know the look he gave you when he went down. He was like, oh shit, I can get there before Cam even run a text. I can just handle this shit myself.
And that's what I know. He goes and he's right in the gap.
And
I'm supposed to be in.
Because I'm a little crazy. I'm a little crazy for going upfield.
Well, you look crazy because he left you hanging. Yeah. But he thought he seen some shit that he could fix, and he couldn't fix it.
I had a nugget.
That wasn't a nugget.
That wasn't a nugget. It wasn't even that there. You just aborted the mission.
Yeah. But no, it's been awesome. So we'll see. Excited for this year and whatnot, and so.
And I'm tough on the rookies. Like their first year, I don't trust you.
I was gonna say, did he talk to you your rookie year? Like, did he treat you?
No, they liked him because, like, I remember the first year. Like that was one of the first years I wasn't on the staff, but I still would go up there and get treatment with him on Thursdays. And Bud and TJ and Cam, and they was like, "Oh yeah, Pete, you like Highsmith, like." And then Butts was giving him good praise, and then that year we watched him play, and he would always.
They got me in the boo game.
Yeah, but he was in the little JV boo game.
Yeah, I was in the baby boo.
Yeah, you was over there in the baby. You was doing.
Y'all was enough.
You was doing what you supposed to do.
The treatment nights were.
You was
legendary.
doing what you supposed to do over there where you supposed to be at.
Yep. No doubt.
Alex, who do you model your game after, or who do you look at in the NFL and say, I want to add something to your game plan?
Yeah, you talking about like guys now or like
anybody?
For me, my spin move has kind of been something that I've always gone to and whatnot. So coming out of college, I always watch DeMarcus Ware, Dwight Freeney, guys who are really spinning, Von Miller, guys like that. Coming out of college, the guys that I really looked at like for pass rush stuff and watching Chuck Smith videos, stuff like that and everything. And I remember I would just walk around because I would watch film of them spinning, and I would just walk around and I would just spin on air like in the facility. And people probably look at me crazy, like, "What are you doing? Why are you spinning on air like that?" And like I really tried to make that my best move, my best pass rush move, and that's what ended up being kind of my patent thing. And so I say those are some of the guys that I really looked after and whatnot. But I'm always watching other guys film. Like,
what's your setup for your spin move to get into it?
Speed.
You gonna make them give away the secret?
Yeah, I can't give away the secret.
It's too late now. You already said
it. Does it matter? It's a good enough move. Does it even matter if they know?
Well, the whole thing about it would make Freeney spin move the same. I mean, it looked the same.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know the way it looks the same thing. He spins after he realizes you went up too far. Then I just roll off of it.
Yeah.
But it comes off the same. It's not like he's doing nothing different. He just knows exactly when to spin. So, like, it start off as a speed rush dip.
Yeah.
And if I get the corner, I take it. And if you try to widen me off the corner and look like I'm about to lose the corner, but I'm about to spin off of you so quick, it's the same thing. So that's what I'm saying. So, like, it don't matter. They can practice the shit, kick step forward, but you don't know if he's spinning or coming. Because if he beat you, I ain't spinning. And if you catch up with me, your ass is spent. Now I'm back ahead again.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I've watched my film and I've seen, like, all right, why I wasn't successful in this spin move right here is because I wasn't selling it like it was. I wasn't selling it like I should.
If you bail out of it early, it
didn't look the same as my other rushes.
The natural.
Yeah, and that's why.
And that's what Freeney did. Like. Yeah, man, you be looking like
he spin on the tackle, then spin on tight end, then spin on the tackle. I'm like, shoot.
He was tough.
Yeah.
He was tough.
Yeah.
I would love to know, how do you approach this year with Mike T gone?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I think when we all heard the news that day after the Texans game and the team meeting, we were all just in shock and we were shook. Obviously, you've been with him for a long time. I've been with him for my whole career, and so it's like, you really feel that whenever he said that. And like I said, I was super grateful for everything he's done for my career and like for not only on the field but also off the field as well, like pushing us to be better men. And so I'm forever grateful, and I'm really excited for this year. I've already gotten started with OTAs, and I'm really excited for Coach McCarthy and just the culture he's bringing to this team. And I think, fans should be excited. Y'all should be excited because, he's a Pittsburgh guy. He's born and raised here, and he's someone that knows the Pittsburgh culture. And so, like I said, I'm really excited for it.
What are some things that are different between Mike T and Coach McCarthy?
I mean, it's only been a couple weeks so far. I think, team meetings are definitely a little different and whatnot. But, we'll see how things get into in the regular season. But like I said, both of them, they know what the Pittsburgh culture is.
Have you talked to the new DC? How do you feel the defense will work? Obviously it's going to be different. You've been running the same one.
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, PG is awesome. Patrick Graham coming in. It's been awesome working with him so far the past couple of weeks. And so he's passionate about football. He loves studying football. He loves the game. And so you want to have that, in your DC, a guy who loves the game, who loves studying the game. And so it's been cool. Obviously switching things up a little bit, but not too much. But it's going to be exciting, and I know he's going to put us all in positions to make plays and be productive, and that's what it's about. Going out there, making plays, being productive, and winning games.
I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about this. Speak on your foundation.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So we started the Alex Highsmith Family Foundation back in 2021, and basically our main mission goal was to empower the youth, to empower the next generation through fitness, education, mentorship, community, and those are kind of our core pillars that we have. So, like I said, we started back in 2021. I've been doing my youth camp through the foundation for the past 5 years. Our scholarship program has really taken off this past year back home in Pittsburgh as well. And we got a lot of other things that we have planned as well. But obviously, I've done different work here with different organizations here in the city of Pittsburgh. But also, I truly believe that you're supposed to give where you've been fed. And my hometown of Wilmington, North Carolina means a lot to me. And so we do a lot of work there as well. Shout out to NC, North Carolina, my home state. And also Charlotte as well. But yeah,
Same thing.
Hey, anyways, but
give your shout outs, man. We ain't about to stop you from giving your shout outs.
I truly believe that obviously, I was drafted here to play football, but I think my purpose goes so much further beyond this game. Football is what I do, it's not who I am. And my identity is truly in the Lord Jesus Christ, and He's really given me this platform to make an impact, to be a blessing to others, and I truly believe that, while I have this platform, I want to use it for good, and that's what it's about. And so I'm just excited for what the future is in hold for that.
Absolutely, man. I love that. I love that for you.
Spiritually, you told me you went on a mission trip. Can you speak on that mission trip?
Yeah, no, it was good. We were in
Mormon?
No.
Said a mission trip?
Yeah.
I was about to say that was a quick ass mission.
It was 5 days, but we were out.
I thought they'd be gone for 4 years or something.
No, not that.
I was like, damn, when they started doing little 5-day missions.
We went with
that's like the new Mormon.
We went with an organization called Convoy of Hope, and they do a lot of great work in the States, but also they're involved in so many different countries around the world. I think over 70 countries. And being in Madagascar really just showed me a lot. I was there for my wife went with me. We had some others go with us as well. And when you see things, you see what because I think poverty is real over there. I think it's the fourth poorest country in the world right now. And you see things over there, and it just really makes you feel grateful for what you have. And just going out there and they didn't speak our language, they didn't speak English, but someone out there said there is a language barrier, but there's not a laughter barrier. We were out there with the kids playing around, the power just of a soccer ball, the way those kids would light up, and you would see just the joy in their faces, just being there and serving those kids in those communities was just really, really super special. And so, I was just super grateful for the impact. Obviously, we were able to make an impact on them, but truly they made an impact on us. And that's what it's about.
Draft day is today. Who we taking today?
I don't know, honestly. I feel like I never know. I was wrong last year.
Who did you say last year?
Who did I say last year? I knew it was gonna be D lineman, but I didn't think it was gonna be D Harm. But I picked D Harm. I was in balling for us. So I don't like to say because I feel like I'm always wrong. But whoever we get, I'm excited for. Who you think?
Maybe an old lineman. Maybe a wide receiver. We don't have that many wide receivers on roster, so we could definitely use some.
You still think we'll play for a wide receiver?
Could be, but they're going to come off the board quick, so you'd have to trade up to get one.
Yeah. We got a lot of picks. So.
We do.
Yeah.
You can always trade those picks for players that are already established, too. So
it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. But I'm excited for it. Y'all excited for it? Who are excited for the draft tonight? Yes.
All right, last question. What's the outlook of the Pittsburgh Steelers going into the 2026 and 27 season?
Outlook, I mean, every single year there's one goal, and that's to get to and to win the Super Bowl. And obviously, you know, we've been in the playoffs and haven't made noise recently, but I'm really excited for this year. I think we got a great group. Coach McCarthy is going to be a great leader for us, and I'm just really excited for what this year's got in store. But obviously, this is City of Champions, so our ultimate goal always is get to and win the Super Bowl.
How we do that?
Hey, man, when
I
it
got
comes,
you.
Tell me.
Okay. Play defense. Yeah. Like stopping the run.
Yes.
especially in
Like-
postseason, gotta
like-
stop the run.
Everybody, holding everybody accountable, stopping the run. Like if we playing good defense, I'm talking about getting back to 17 and under, less defense, like really taking, and this is the way football involved. This is not taking a shot at my squad, my guys, but I'm saying football involved and too much of like, it's so much of a passing game and stat driven to where something as little as how we take certain shit personal. And when I say it like that, it's like the thought that somebody think they could run for 100 yards, it used to make our motherfucking skin crawl. Of like, if you want to just look at a pissed off Steeler team, just look at us when somebody goes over 100. We so fucking mad. That's when we fight each other. Like we got that mad because now we're turning on each other because like it's too many my bads that happen. How the fuck is he getting 100 yards rushing? Like right. And we got so lax of that to where it's like we give up 200s. We give up shit that's like is uncalled for, and it's like I always want to know what the hell are they? I don't be seeing enough nutties on the sideline. Like when the shit is not. Hey man, like yeah, I'm talking about some real nutty. I don't need no just like yo mad is like the grandpa mad.
No, it's not. That's crazy. No,
Except for when Josh Allen got him. Except for when Josh Allen got him. That was a little different.
No,
that was a little
that
different.
ain't mad.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about some,
on the sideline.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
crazy.
talking about some.
Or the
like,
Minka fight.
Like everybody is so damn mad at each other because like the difference, you know what it is? As soon as the shit happened, we know who did it. Yeah, go get his ass. Go get him. The one who was supposed to be right there, go get his ass. And I'll be waiting. Because I already know who it is too. And I'm looking at the phone, at the TV like this. And don't nobody go worry about the person who did it. And I'm like, they not go get him. This is the year what's going to be different, right? So whoever him was that we should give these passes to, that's why out of all the shit when it happened, when you get a new coach, what's good about it is he ain't got no friends or no favorites.
Yeah.
I remember going to Miami late, in Arizona late, and I'm thinking like, oh, year 12, year 11, I'm a vet, like I'm about to, nah. He wanted all that, like no nothing. So even the good thing about it is if even our vets that might have got to that company, nope. Like the way he's going to judge film, this new coach, it might be different than what you had from the last coach, right?
Very
So
true.
like that last coach, because of who we were, might have said, I ain't gonna tell him to get over there and tag him off. And you might get this coach, it's like, bullshit, I want everything tagged off and I want everything fitted up. And I want to see you get down in the football tackling position every time. I want the two-hand tag, and I want 11 two-hand tags. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you get 11 two-hand tags, the thing about the rule of thumb when we play defense like that is like, if I got to tag off of the runner, I'm not running all the way over there for nothing. I'm hitting something when I get over there.
You got to.
Absolutely. I didn't run all the way over there for a tag. So when you got 11 people
That's when the
running
friendly
like,
fires happen.
yeah, so, hey man,
You've had some friendly fires.
get down, get low.
I've had friendly fires.
I got to run.
But that's what I'm saying. And you have a great running motor. Like Cam used to, I used to have a thing of my outside linebackers that had to pay double fines if Cam run by you because he would do it on purpose. Like he's going to out hustle a lot of people. So like you can't be on tape if my outside linebackers and Cam is running by you. Cam is going to finish every play. So that's why I never understood, like, you the perfect one that can jump everybody when you want to because you've been there for 50 years.
50 is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like you've been there forever.
You acting like you played 5 years. You played long too.
You played 13, but I'm saying you in year 16, you steady asking for deals. like you in year 16, you steady getting deals.
He's just trying to feed his family, Joe.
He's
trying to do.
He's been feeding him for 16 years. He said, you got a deal last year, then he came up this year and said, I want another one. I said, damn,
back all pros all the way too.
Hey, I'm not bad at it. But what I'm saying, if you've been here for 16 years, who the hell gonna tell somebody when they tripping? You?
Do I not tell people they tripping?
No, man. Okay. I don't want you talking no more. You need to go back to awesome. I need you to snatch a face mask or two off. Okay. Even if it's JJ face mask, if he catches his ass acting like he don't want to tackle, snatch his motherfucking face mask off. See, I don't hold no punches. Like he gets it too. Like when he don't do that tackling shit, when he don't want to pick up the phone because that's all I'm waiting in the lock. I'm like, I need to, as soon as I pick up the phone.
JJ hates me already. I'm letting you know already.
Hey, man, listen.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Listen.
We got to wrap up, but there's a story. There was the JJ was late in the meetings.
See?
And I went crazy on JJ. And everybody was like, JJ was just in the bathroom. I'm like, I'm not trying to hear that.
You was already mad at some other shit. And it's like in the movie when the dude picked up the piece of paper and said, I told you don't nobody move.
And he moved.
But yeah, man, that's gonna be the energy, man.
Yeah.
It's like we got the guys. Like we literally got the guys.
We got them.
Hold everybody else accountable, man. We'll be straight.
Thanks to Heinz for their support. What do Devin Hester, Rob Havenstein, Zach Cunningham, Carlos Hyde, Brock Osweiler, and Van Jefferson all have in common? They were all selected with the 57th pick of the draft. And Heinz wants to make this year's 57th pick one that you'll remember. In honor of the iconic 57 gracing its bottles, Heinz will be inducting the 57th overall pick into Mr. 57 Club as the first ever Mr. 57. Tune in when the 57th pick is on the clock on day 2 of the draft. It has to be Heinz.